So in this video I'm going to run you through how to do DeFi on Solana. So I had a whole bunch of Solana hanging around doing nothing, so I thought, hey, I'm pretty bullish on the project. I'm going to hold it longer term. Let's see how I can utilize that on some DeFi protocols. So I'm going to run you through a bunch of different platforms and tools and strategies to use on the Solana network for DeFi. So if that sounds interesting, then watch till the end of the video. Hi, my name is Michael and I help new and experienced investors create profit and build wealth from cryptocurrency investing. So if that sounds like it might be of interest to you, then please like this video, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification to get any of my future videos. Hi guys, I've decided that I'm going to use some of my Solana on the Sol chain in my Phantom wallet for DeFi. I've got it sitting there. I'm going to be holding onto it a little bit longer term, so I thought why not put it to use. So I've gone and had a look around at a few of the different opportunities here, and the one I want to run you through today is Marinade.finance. Okay, so let's jump in and have a look at that. So just Marinade.finance, connect your Sol wallet. The best one to use is Phantom these days. And I've got 33 Sol, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to use 20 of this in farming opportunities. And so I'm going to run you through a strategy today using Sol and MSOL. So MSOL is the token that you get when you stake Sol inside Marinade.finance. So here, basically, you can get 6.67% on your Sol, and then you get MSOL in return, and then you can actually use that for further DeFi opportunities. So in a way, you're double dipping. And if you're careful with how you use the MSOL token, then you can avoid things like impermanent loss to reduce the risk on your staking. So in this case, what I'm going to do, because I'm going to pair them together, I'm actually going to stake 10 Sol. Maybe we'll go a little bit and try and get up to 10, basically 10 MSOLs. So we'll stake 10.2 Sol, and in return, it's actually going to give us about 10.04 MSOL, which we're then additionally going to use in DeFi. So we're now staking. Yeah, cool. Okay, no worries. That sounds great. We can see here we've got our 10 MSOL. So now we click on DeFi and we'll see that we can, it'll basically show us all the different pools that we can use across a whole bunch of different protocols. So you got Orca here, you got Marinade themselves, you got Port, Larix. So there's a few different ones here. Now, a bit of a word of advice: whenever you see a token paired with stablecoin, that increases your chance of impermanent loss. So I won't go into detail in this video, but I normally steer clear of these unless there's a crazy APY, like at least 50 to 100%, just because of the potential loss that you can sustain through impermanent loss. When you provide this is known as two-sided liquidity when you're using two tokens. When you do that with stablecoins, or you do that with two tokens that have their price pegged to each other or very close, then that almost pretty much eliminates your risk of impermanent loss. So I wonder if there's any USDC. There's probably two stablecoins. No, there isn't any in this particular list. So in this case, what we're going to do is we're going to use our MSOL. We're going to pair it additionally with Sol and get an additional 9%. So this is on Orca. So we'll be able to earn the Orca token. I'm pretty bullish on Orca. It's like the Uniswap of Solana. So we're going to earn some Orca and we're going to earn some Marinade, basically Marinade token, basically equating to 9%, and then we can also do it inside the Marinade itself pool as well. So we will be earning Orca and we'll be earning the Marinade token. So I'm going to split it up into those two. So how we do that, we'll go here and click add liquidity. Okay, just before I do that, I've just looked into this MSOL Sol one. I did notice it says Sol only deposit. So you're basically just depositing Sol, and you're pretty much going to be earning, I believe you're going to be earning Sol and MSOL. So that's an interesting one. I probably won't take that one up now, because MSOL, as you're earning it, you're going to need to be re-staking it or reinvesting it into DeFi to actually benefit from that. So we might just look at putting our full amount into this pool here, okay, which is on Orca, and we'll be earning Orca and Marinade. So we'll click on add liquidity for that. And this takes us to the Orca platform. So we'll need to connect our wallet. That is now connected. Okay, so what we're going to do is scroll down and look for the MSOL Sol pool. Here it is here, and we want to click deposit. And then basically you choose how much that you do want to deposit. So there is something I want to test out with this. So I'm just going to go ahead and say put half of this in at this stage. Okay, I've looked into this a little bit more, and the way this works is, instead of kind of suffering impermanent loss, the way this pool works is you just may need to actually put in more of one token over the other at any given time. So in this case, if we want to put in 5 MSOL, if we want to keep it all matched, it's asking us, it wants us to put 12 SOL for that. So I don't really want to tie up that much of my SOL, but it looks like you can actually put in like a proportionate amount. It just means that you won't be earning as much per month. So I'm going to try a different strategy. I'm going to use half of my MSOL here and just match that with 5 SOL, because that's what I initially had planned. And I'm going to go ahead and deposit that. Approve that. Okay, so now we have added that's the deposit in. And if I go to your liquidity, we'll see my MSOL and SOL, and I've also put a little bit of money into Orca USDC as well, because I had some Orca tokens. So you can see this is an example I used before, that it is paired with stablecoin. However, it is over 100% APY, so I'm happy to take a bit of a risk on impermanent loss for the high APR. Now, another one that I want to show you, another platform I want to show you, is called Francium, and this was another one that I did recently on the airdrop video, where I went through and I deposited, I think, $10 here into this platform to trigger for an airdrop if they do release a token, or probably when they release a token, if they choose to do an airdrop. And so also you can actually deposit MSOL in here, and you don't get a huge APY, but you do get 7.54% in the Marinade token. So that's pretty reasonable for me. That's 8% on our MSOL. So, and I already was playing around with this. I think I put $1 or $25 into that yesterday, and it's already earned a little bit of Marinade token. So pretty much what we're going to do is deposit the rest of our MSOL into this, and so we've split up our MSOL in a couple directions. So it's about 5 left. So I'll go ahead and deposit, approve. You can see, like, the fee, I haven't been checking the fees on this video, but the fees are pretty low, and also see how quickly it is on Solana as well. So now we've got our position in there, about $1,200, and we're going to be earning our Marinade token. Now guys, the last thing I want to show you is a very, very cool app on Solana network called Step.finance. I absolutely love this app. So it basically aggregates all of your Solana liquidity positions and wallets and everything onto the one app. So I can see that I've got about 20,000 US under balance here. I've got all of my different balances that I have just directly in my wallet. You can see how much STEP that you have staked. So I've got about 1,000 STEP, about $1,000 or so that's staked in here. Because I love this platform. Although the STEP token, because it's got rewards, it hasn't really taken off, but it's not losing money. So I'm happy to leave some money in there in case it, Solana really gets adoption and this STEP platform does take off. They also have their own liquidity farming and stuff as well. It also shows you all of your DEX transactions. So here I've got some limit sell orders on Samo. So that I set those on dex.bonfire.org, and I can actually cancel those and settle the transactions directly through here as well, which is super, super useful. It shows you my yield farming position. So the Orca positions that I showed you directly on Orca. I've also got some Radium staked as well. And any of your collateralized debts, I'm actually providing USDC to Solend, getting about 10% there, so it shows me that, and then anything else. So yeah, super, 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 super cool. So I have noticed here that I do have 17 Solana left, because 5 of that I didn't actually pair with MSOL. So I'm actually going to add that to Marinade.finance. Because yeah, I'm going to leave about 13 SOL to play with for other stuff, or to sell it if it goes parabolic or whatever. So we might go ahead here and stake 5 more. We'll go 5.86 and just make it nice and neat. And we'll stake that. And then I'm also going to now add that to Francium. So here we already added that already, 5. I'm going to add more and just start earning more of the Marinade token. So might as well put this to use while I have it. So we'll go ahead and deposit that. And then if I do come back to Step, I think you may need to reload this. Let's just have a look here. Yeah, so I think typically you do need to reload. So if I refresh this, you will need to connect your wallet again. I know sometimes you have to click it twice like that, and we'll see our Sol's down to 12 now. Actually, yeah, one thing that's not in here, the Francium position isn't in here, so it looks like Step hasn't implemented the integration here with Francium, so we can't see that position in here as far as I can tell. Yeah, so it doesn't show everything, but it's pretty cool what it does do. If only there was something like this on Ethereum and fees were low enough that you could actually farm, cost effectively on here. So that's it for this video. I hope that was super useful for you. Thank you. Now there's a whole bunch of other DeFi applications on Solana. I'm sure I've only covered a few of them today, but hopefully that's given you a really good introduction and some tips and tricks on how you can get started doing DeFi in the Solana ecosystem.